This is called the Forest of the Fallen. Who are the fallen? They are the forgotten ones. They had their lives stolen. The people who complied were either injured or worse died. When you see the Forest of the Fallen, you need to really stop and just see. Their faces are all blowing in the breeze. They all had families like you and me. Some were young and some were older, and some were somewhere in between. They were sons and daughters, fathers and mothers. They are sisters and brothers. They may have been your friends, your colleagues. When you see them, you too will grieve them. There's young athletes collapsing, some even passing, and some were ordinary Aussies. And this is Caitlin's story. Caitlin had hardly begun to live. She had so much more to give. She was just 23. She should be full of life and free. A young stable hand. It's hard to understand. Caitlin was jab injured. Her job mandated. Caitlin died because she complied. Where was her workplace's duty of care? It was nowhere. Nothing to see here. Raylene, her mum, is left broken-hearted. When did we as a nation become so damn cold-hearted? Caitlin deserved better. We need to let no one forget her. They all deserve better. We cannot fail them. Raylene has become a justice for Caitlin. Died suddenly has become a thing. Excess deaths. They want us to accept it's all normal. It's all really quite immoral. It's all very strange. Can't help but think they're all deranged. How much have they been paid? The people have been left betrayed. People have been gaslit. Just take another prick. You'll be right, as the doctors gaslight. It's either in your mind or you'll be right this time. Are they blind? People know allergic reactions are not for show. It gets worse every time. Hey, you, roll up your sleeve and take mine. What are they all trying to achieve? It's hard to believe and hard to trust what has happened to us and our ability to care. It all seems very unfair. Do people get so caught up in the fear that there's nothing to see here? Some people have even contemplated taking their own lives. They've openly stated their lives are a constant misery, and this will go down in Australia's history as our darkest hours. From the governments in power, they should hang their heads in shame for their dictatorial fame, saying we are to blame. It really is quite disgraceful and rather shameful. How can we forget? No compensation for the fallen yet. So if you happen to see the Forest of the Fallen blowing in the breeze, just have a stroll. It will affect your very soul. You might just walk away from this display with a different point of view. You may be quiet and become quite subdued. They are all and were people. They were our people. What happened here could be classed as pure evil. The forests are everywhere. Maybe send these people a special prayer. They are in your towns and cities, across our states. The Forest of the Fallen, lest we forget them.